Tell us a little bit about some of the special programs, exhibits, events you may have planned for this year's gift fair, both in the summer and in the winter show, which is coming up in 2010.
We continue to present an extended slate of programming for our retailers, all of which is designed to expand and better their business. And we offer that programming across several tracks, most importantly being trend. Most retailers are anxious to learn about upcoming trends and rely heavily on information imparted at shows, both through seminars and through seeing what's out there at retail and in the exhibitors' booths, to develop their trend strategy for the future. So we always do focus on trend, whether it be color or product trend.
Are there some trends this year that are really going to come to the fore?
I imagine so. I mean, we always do see a significant number of trends at play, and I think, you know, we typically wait for the show to see how they come forward. Most product introductions haven't been revealed to us as yet, but I do believe we'll see some strong trends toward home entertaining coming forward in August. One trend that we have seen gaining increased prominence in recent months and probably in the last several years, but it's probably coming to a real head now in this economy, is artisanry and craftsmanship and handwork. We find that even if it commands a higher price point, if there is a story behind a product, the consumer is more likely to A, purchase that product, and B, pay more money for it. So to that end, and we find artisanry across all of our divisions, not just focused in our handmade division, but in many other divisions where you do see evidence of the designer maker's hand in the work. And we do find that type of one-of-a-kind or unique artisanry is becoming increasingly important to retailers, particularly at the independent specialty level. And we've seen as a result an increase in our applications to handmade and also an increase in the number of artisans that we find throughout some of our other divisions. We also do present tracks on how to better your business, how to, in particular this August, how to take your marketing dollar further, using a combination of e-marketing and social media to reach your customer base as a means of expanding your reach without expanding your budget.
Right.
And then we also continue to offer our very popular sustainability seminar track, which educates retailers about the value of selling sustainable, eco-conscious, or socially responsible products in their stores. It is becoming increasingly easy, actually, to sell through green products to the average consumer. It's no longer sort of the cachet item that it was. It really is a mainstream purchase, and retailers are able to command a higher price point for green products. And so we like to provide seminars to help them develop strategies to do that. But probably the most important and exciting feature of the show, of course, is always the product mix. The product is what drives retailers to market, and the mix that we have in place for August, particularly in the tabletop and accent on tabletop area, is very exciting. We have a number of companies within the show that have moved to be a part of tabletop and housewares, including such companies as Annie Glass, Côté Bastide, Palais d'été, and others. And then we have returning companies that haven't been in the marketplace in a few years, or at least in a few cycles, such as Mark Blackwell, Nexus Marketing featuring Ava Solo, and some others. And then we also have some very exciting new companies, Joseph, which is a relatively new company. They're carried in the Conran shop. They feature high-end, very design-led cookware and cookware accessories, and these feature the use of different materials and different designs to really bring design into the kitchen, which is something that we're interested in putting at the forefront of our division.
You mentioned that there's a seminar that will focus on sustainability. What are you doing special on the show floor itself to recognize this burgeoning trend?
We do two things. We recognize companies that are producing products that are eco-friendly, sustainable, or green in nature within the context of our directory listings. And we also produce a display, not exactly on the show floor, but in the registration area directly adjacent to the show floor, through which we present roughly 200 to 250 products. It's a curated display, so exhibitors are required to apply, and the provenance of the products that they submit is vetted to make sure that they are in compliance with some general green guidelines that we've amassed from some experts in the industry. And those products are presented throughout the course of the show. They typically are cross-category and cross-division, but with a main connecting theme. This cycle in August, that theme is international provenance. So most of the product presented will be coming from outside of the U.S. And it has become an incredible resource for retailers. This will be the 5th show during which we've presented the display, and we find from the moment our doors open, and actually before, since it's off the show floor, retailers spend tremendous amounts of time in the display taking copious notes, and they really do use it to help plan their visitation at the show. There are a number of retailers now that are committed to selling only eco-friendly, green, and sustainable products, and also those that are committed to increasing the percentage of products in their store that fall within those guidelines. ABC Carpet is a terrific example of a retailer that's exceptionally committed to the green theme. And so we do feel that this is something that we will present for the foreseeable future. It's not really a trend anymore. It's mainstream. It's what all retailers should be looking to incorporate into their mix, and it's selling through beautifully for people, even in a soft economy. So, this is a presentation that we're committed to sustaining over the long term.